And before you know it, burp, 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 we're going to be in the month of October. Y'all. But then again, here's the sunny side. This is a time for ethical, philosophical, and thought-provoking discussions. Today, the men are on the table again. It's no fault of mine. No. I mean, I'm not intentionally bringing up conversations around men. And if you have conversations around women that you would like us to address, please, by all means, hint me. Let me know. You know, you could drop it on WhatsApp. You could send it to us on Nigeria Info. You could, anywhere, if you follow me on social media, you could just drop it. Every day, every single day, I go online. I see something that shocks me. Sometimes I'm not even prepared for some of the things I see. Sometimes confessions, at other times people's opinion, and I read them and I'm like, what? And then I tell myself, calm down. So yes, something like that happened yesterday. After I was done with you on the sunny side, I got home. No, I didn't go home. I went to the cinema. I went to see a really nice movie, myself and my colleague, Ifeturi. And then I got home eventually. And then I pick up my phone. And before you know it, pium, I saw this and I'm like, huh? And then this morning, it's like the universe were talking to me. And I said, okay, universe, what are you saying to me? And the universe says, Denise, talk about a man's insecurity when his woman earns more than him. And that is what we are talking about. So help me tell the universe, thank you. Thank you, universe. Thank you. You know how to do it. Thank you. Good. A Nigerian lady, Nana Latifa, said that a man recently told her that he would rather destroy his wife's means of income by all means possible than watch her earn more than him. He would rather, take note of these words, they're really strong words. He would rather destroy his wife's means of income by all means possible, any means, diabolical, spiritual, physical, you name it, than watch her earn more than him. She disclosed this in a Facebook post on Wednesday while reacting to a tweet about a man who told his wife to quit her job because he felt insecure about her earning more than he does. At the base of this conversation is that ongoing debate is sometimes thrown at us for some sort of comic relief. But then again, it's a valid question. When a woman has 1 million naira in the house and a man has 30,000 in the house, how much do they have in that house? Don't answer. Don't bother. I mean, we've been through this. Don't bother. Just, you see that your answer you have, just hold it. Hold it like that. Good. Now let's go back to what this lady said. Recently, a man said to my face that he rather destroys his wife's means of income, physically or spiritually, instead of watching her earn more than him. And this is the reality of many men. May we not end up with an insecure man. And someone else said, may we not end up with a weapon fashioned against us. So this is the tweet. A man told his wife to quit her job because she was earning more than him and he was feeling insecure. She decided to quit her job and got one with lesser pay. And they lived happily ever after. See, sustaining a marriage is just all about obeying and understanding your husband. Someone else replied, my cousin's wife quit her job of over 300k for a job of 80k. Then, for her husband earning just over 100k, now he earns over 300k and she earns over 120k. They are very happy now. I'm sure they are smiling for the camera. Somebody say cheese, cheese. Take a picture. Chakam. I'm looking at the statistics before me, although the statistics were shared sometime 2019. But let's see how we can marry that to our situation over here. The number of women who are primary breadwinners in their families is on the rise. And this is according to a research from the U.S. Census Bureau. In 1 in 4 heterosexual married couples, women make more than their male partners. But a new study from the University of Bath suggested that this trend is impacting the male's mental health. The study examined 6,000 heterosexual married couples over the course of 15 years to see how this shift has impacted people's physical and mental health, action, and relationships. And now today, I want to ask, where exactly does the insecurity of men having partners who earn more than them stem from? There has to be a genesis. It's a tree, right? The tree does not just grow. The tree is rooted somewhere. So sometimes you notice that when you cut down a tree, something happens and a part of the tree just starts growing again. And that is why for some people, to end the lifespan of that tree or plant or whatever, they take it from the roots, they uproot it. So that is what I want us to dig in now. Let's start. Let's carry our what's it called now? Gardening tools or farming tools, and let's get there. Where does it stem from? That insecurity that your woman earns more than you do. Question number 2. Is there a possibility of a relationship not lasting? And when I use the word relationship, I'm not just referring to romantic relationships, partnerships, what's it called now? Marriage. And I use partnerships because I have seen or read of people who have been partners for years. Everybody knows they are together. They literally do everything together. Sometimes they live together, but they have not entered into holy matrimony. If you know Oprah Winfrey, you will know she's one of them. Her partner, what's his name again? They've been together for decades, oh. I think at some points they were engaged, but then nobody witnessed any holy no wedding, no celebration, and they are cool like that with that arrangement. So there is relationship. You guys are dating. You expect his metamorphosis into, will you marry me? And then marriage. And there are people who from relationship level, they enter partnership level. They don't say I do eventually. So look at the relationship and, classify anything you want to classify. But is there a possibility that the relationship will not last long when the woman earns more? Let's talk, shall we? Yes, we shall. 0817 923 0002. Again, 0817 923 0002. We also have 0817 923 0003. Once again, 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 030 6416. 0809 030 6416. On X, at Nigeria Info PH. At Nigeria Info PH is our X handle. And our Facebook page, so you can watch us live, is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. A call screener is in standby to take your calls first before passing you on to me in the studio. So when you do call, the first voice you would hear will not be my voice, but of course that of a call screener. And then you will be passed on to me in the studio. If you're unable to get through to us via the phone lines, do send a WhatsApp message and I'll gladly read. Send a message on X if you're watching live. I'll read as well. You can also send on Facebook. Facebook page remains Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Again, where exactly does the insecurity, you see that insecurity the man feels when his woman earns more, where does it stem from? And again, is there a possibility that a relationship will indeed not last when a woman earns more? Emeka from Aba says, one of the most important essence of masculinity is provision. For any good thinking man, when he feels he is not doing enough, it affects him. Insecurity is now a function of how strong his mindset is and how understanding the spouse is. Insecurity is now a function of how strong his mindset is and how understanding the spouse is. I'm going to hear from Charles. And after I speak with Charles from D-Line, I'm going to share something with you. Please remind me to share that something. Charles from D-Line, turn off your radio set. How are you doing today, Charles?
Fine, thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, I am a witness, personal experience.
Please, share with us.
Okay, my wife earns more than myself.
Interesting.
And sincerely, it did not trigger any form of insecurity from my own part. I'll explain to you. Because I feel this insecurity issue is embedded in our culture. Especially when you read the Bible verse that says that a man that is not able to provide for his family is worse than an infidel. I'll tell you something today. If you set you will discover that from 9 translations, man that cannot provide for his family, nowhere. So our culture put in that man there. You can check your Bible. So coming from that point of information, it did not impact me in any way to form insecurity. But however, I was excited because, one, our children are going to be the beneficiary of the whole at the end of the day. And then secondly, I'm a freelance person, so I allow my wife to make her decisions as long as you're able to finance the decisions to the ability of a financial provision. So that's how we'll be living. So that's just it. Thank you.
Now, let me ask you a question, Charles. Hello,
Okay.
Can you hear me? Do you at any point ask your wife for money? Or
I don't ask her for money.
If you at any point ask her for financial assistance?
Yes, I did. And at the point she refused because she felt that certain responsibility is... And I found the way around it, and it caused a lot of friction, yes. It caused a lot of friction because when you push the man to certain expenditures where he has an alternative, where he will have spent less, and then you're not willing to stop. So it caused a lot of friction. But however, not insecurity from the man's part, from my own part, not insecurity at all.
Okay. Not insecurity at all. All right.
Not insecurity at all.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I remember I said I was going to share something with you. I know this family because they are close to me. The wife is one of the managers in a particular bank here in Nigeria. The husband used to earn more, was working, and then he was called into full-time ministry. And being called into full-time ministry, he quit his job. And yes, as much as he runs certain businesses, and he was able to do a lot when he had money, the way Nigerians would say, this man get money, oh. You know, it's the way you see somebody and you just conclude the person get money. My adopted daughter was telling me this morning that the supermarket I sent her to go and pick some things, that somebody just came into the shop and was buying things in packs, buying tissue in packs, serviette in packs, this one in packs, the other one in packs. And when he finished buying, he told them to put it in his car. And then he dashed the person that put it in his car 800. Some people have money. I say, yes, some people actually do have this money. There are levels to this having money sing. So the kind of car you drive, the house you live in, if you built it, if you rented it and all. So he already had some of these things. The house they live in, he built it. Probably some of the cars they have, he had bought it then. But currently, she earns more. Guess what? This lady, being the manager in one of the big banks in Nigeria, every month when she receives her paycheck or her salary, will do a transfer of everything to the husband's account. Give her a percentage to spend. Are you shocked? Don't be. She's not the first person. I know someone in my local assembly, church, where I worship, who mentioned that from when she got married to her husband up until his demise, when she receives her paycheck, she's sent to the husband. This woman, she's long retired now, but from when there was no bank transfer, you had to get a teller and blah, 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 blah to get your salary. She will hand over everything to the said husband. The husband will now in turn give her the money in batches for whatever she needed money for. Now, I'm sure as you're listening to me narrate these two stories, deep down within you, you feel like maybe the man compelled this woman to do so because they were insecure. For the second story, the man was earning more than the woman, but she felt the need to still send all her money to him. For the first story, the woman currently earns more than the man. Two different scenarios. Earns more than the man. Now, whether or not the man still does things with his own money, who will be able to tell? If she's shipping everything into his account, if he gives her 20,000, she cannot tell if it is dash or this is actually my money that is given to me in bits to run the house. What if the man had said, Madam, this manager work you are working. You are earning plenty. It's like you will quit it all. You have to be a submit. And he's a pastor now. They like that message of submission. They like to preach it. You are submissive. You have to be submissive. Yes, my Lord, I have to be submissive. So you will submit all your salary or you will quit that job. And for the two people I shared with you, everything seemed to be okay with them. They are still married. The second story, the husband died. And now she's a widow who still wears her wedding band, by the way. So she's telling you that it may be gone, but I am married. Just leave me. Don't come near me. Don't come close. Especially for some people who will still find her. She's old, by the way, but you never know. People fall in love at old age. A lasting relationship, that possibility when the woman earns more. And then that insecurity that stems from your woman earning more than you do. Where does it come from? Let's talk. Once again, 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. Again, 0817 923 0002 and 017 923 0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number remains 0809 0306 416. I'm so grateful from Port Harcourt says, leave that Oprah Winfrey. They are Oyibo people. Okay, Nigerian people, yeah, let's talk. Please, Nigerian women should just show respect to their husbands. If you, a woman, earns more than your husband, no wahala, but show respect. For the husband, if your wife earns more than you, no wahala, try to pay the house rent at least. African or Nigerian men grew up to see their father as Baba or the head of the house. Normally, na man supposed work and take care of women. Ernest from Woji says, I don't think it's insecurity. I think it's poverty of the mind. Someone traveled out. How are you doing today?
Fine.
From Oyibo. How is Oyibo today?
Oh, thank God.
All right, Oyibuchi, talk to me.
Yeah. I so much like this station to the extent I just lie down and be listening to you. But you help me define insecurity because some people don't understand.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's say insecurity is more like anxiety about oneself. Simply put, lack of confidence. You know what confidence means?
Yeah.
Good. So insecurity is more like lack of confidence in yourself. Different from the insecurity, that's the fear of danger or the insecurity situation we are experiencing in our locality where they kidnap, they rob and all of that. This one is lack of confidence in yourself. Yes.
Yeah, I understand. I just say, please, this station is very nice to me. This business here. As I'm talking to you now, this is the issue I'm having in my family right now.
Tell me about it.
Okay. When I met my wife in 2016, all these boys, we get to know each other, then I pregnanted her. So when our children had involved, I introduced her in my business. I pushed her on, and she's the kind of woman that falls or she tries. But can I tell you that everything we do, she earns more than me. But we do take things together. But now she's using it against me.
She's using the fact that she earns more than you against you.
Yeah. In the business, we sell in wholesale. Then I push her front. You understand? I push her front. And then she has her own account. I have my own. So, but when a little thing happens like this, she's trying to share everything apart. Telling people that she's the one that is helping me, that she came to help me, that kind of a thing. So sometimes I feel embarrassed. Sometimes I feel like once it is like this, children have been taught, okay, please. But what I'm saying, she cannot be able to handle this.
Your voice, it's. I need you to be more audible, please.
Okay. So I said, let her go on with the business instead of us to have issues. But the thing is, I'm tiring over it. And as I'm talking to you now, the business is going down because she cannot be able to handle it only by herself. Thank you, sir. I really like the session. Thank you.
Speechless. Zion from GRA, how are you doing?
Thank you very much, D-Square, and for this discourse.
You are welcome very well for this discourse.
No man feels insecure when his wife, in quote now, have more money than him. Not one. In fact, the pride and joy of every man is for his wife to be doing well, where he can sample her anywhere, tell the world about her anywhere, as in that egoism in him. Proverbs chapter 31 is a fact that no man can be richer than any woman here on earth. Not one. Come to the streets of Port Harcourt. The finest cars you see, we call them exotic cars. Check inside, you go see woman there. If you don't see woman for money, check for evening, you go see woman inside.
What is wrong with you people?
No, it's me that is wrong with myself.
What is wrong with you people? Come on!
But the problem we have with this set of women are the guys she once dated before the man that got married to her.
Okay.
Go and check a lot of girlfriends today. They are sponsoring their boyfriends in the little they can. But along the line, the boyfriend jilted on them. And they carry that pain, that unforgiving spirit, even to the man they got married to. I am speaking to you because I have been privileged to speak with a lot of ladies who are in this state of their relationship, especially in marriage. By the grace of God, I work in a place where I see these women. They get money. Women get money, I they tell you the truth. And most of the men they got married to are receiving the hints a lot. In fact, one of the cases I handled, I told this man, Oga, no amount of work where you go feel work today can give you the kind of money where your wife gets. The only thing you can do for your wife, in the morning, drive her to office, take the children to school, just be in charge of the home front. Your wife go to bring the home money. End of discussion. Some of them have even left their marriages. They are here with all due respect. They may be listening to me right now. But I'm still working on how we can reconcile them, and by the grace of God, we are reconciling the ones we can. As a woman, if you can learn to understand that this man is not here after my money. For instance, if he asks, I need 10,000 naira, my wife, can you look at what he wants to use this 10,000 naira for? But in most of the cases, the woman will shut down the man. I don't have that kind of money to give you. And the man will just hide in his shell. Is it because I don't have money? That is a serious problem. Oh, a man who cannot provide for his wife is more than an infidel. But this particular woman is providing for a sugar boy. The boy is no more than an infidel. Oh. When she's providing for the boyfriend is no more than an infidel. Oh. But if she provides for the house, the husband is now more than an infidel. What kind of scriptures are we quoting? The same woman is renting a house for a boyfriend somewhere. The same woman is buying a car for a boyfriend somewhere, spending a lot for this boyfriend, though, but when you get to husband, she cannot. What happened? A lot of hurts she has carried from the past. Until this, our sisters, some of them are trained to understand that the money value in a marriage is a added blessing. We will keep having a lot of many marital problems today is resulted to money.
So, Mr. Zion, in conclusion, are you saying the insecurity stems from the fact that the women are not giving their men, or what is it?
No, the insecurity stems on the point that the woman is rubbing it on the face of the man. That is the problem. But I want to celebrate a lot of women today that are standing behind their husband, who are providing everything. The house they are living, the car the man is driving, the clothes the man is wearing, the children. Many of them, you don't say that children go abroad, though. The husband no get chichi. Women are good, though. But those other ones who are robbing on their husband, repent, oh. Judgment is close, because God will ask you, this other woman where they sponsor the house, is she not like a woman like you, Mr. Zion?
All right then. Thank you, Zion. Facebook is on fire. Let me go to Facebook. What's up, people? Calm down. Hope Newi says there's insecurity from men because most of them felt women that earn more than them could not have respect for him. Because women have this intrinsic way of belief and pride if she earns more than the man. There's a popular saying, woman money is my money, while man money is our money. And that's the truth. So men feel insecure when a woman earns more than him because the man believes there will be disrespect and lack of regards if the woman earns or becomes a breadwinner of the house. Thus, in terms of success, gender is not a yardstick, but is worrisome from the behavior of most of the women when they earn more than the men. Hence, it makes most of them feel big. That's why as a man, try and hustle to make more money in the family because it brings respect and value to the man. Although we still have women that earns more than the man and still respect the man. Just few though. Ebenezer Darlington says it depends on the type of woman you married. If you marry a disrespectful woman, be rest assured that you are worth nothing anymore. Cure them. Why would you even go and marry a disrespectful woman? Anyway, not my business. Kyoden Moses says, I never marry, so I can't figure out the issues, but it depends on the kind of wife you married. Okay. What's up, brethren? Here I am. Use me. I've said before that women should stop giving audience to wicked and insecure boys that are trapped in the bodies of men. Stop sleeping with them. Stop allowing them pay your bride price and having the honor of being your husband. But some insignificant folk claimed I didn't know what I was talking about. Now, some people have married their enemies of progress. Because some of you saw the men that genuinely wanted you to progress and tagged him boring. A day my day, they laugh, especially when I see their travels on social media. Anonymous, send that in. Good afternoon, Denise. You and I know women are being controlled by material things, especially for me. I don't have issues if my woman is wealthy, but my problem is their pride. Thanks, Frank from Owerri. Is it actually pride, or you assuming that they are proud? I want to know. I really, really need to know. Because sometimes, what if it's just assumptions? Hello, Didi, good afternoon. I don't have a problem with my wife earning more than me. I earn mine and will not bother for her own money so long as I'm respected. And where my own income cannot meet the need, if she feels led to support, fine. But if she refuses, she will wait till I get or make more money. I am not interested in what she earns, provided she can support when I don't have, period. My own, I respect me and your husband and support if you want or can. If you cannot, then wait till I provide at my pace and don't push me since you don't want support. The Sage in Port Harcourt. Namsoki Fubara says, nothing wrong with African mentality. You will appreciate African mentality when a woman can't just take a man to court and say, give me half of your wealth. You will like African mentality when children show respect to their mama and papa. You will like African mentality when a woman will not have the mind to kick a man out of the house because of small or even big quarrels. Safe. Woman, show respect to your husband. Chiadoze, you came in late as usual. Sorry, we are about to round off this G's gang. How do we do it? So we'll go on the news break. Let's go on the news break and then come back and then round off this conversation. I have about 12 messages to read. Oh my goodness. Who sent me this work? Oh, it was the universe. Yeah, the universe will see me through. So yeah, we're still talking insecurity, a man's insecurity when his woman earns more than him. After the break, stay tuned.
Nigeria Info, the talk station of the nation.